Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And that gets things running. And he's going long. Ball's gone out of play. Barbel. Chipped through. Cleared away. There to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Chelsea really have been poor on the road, not a win so far. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Good idea, just poorly executed. Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well, he's managed to get himself offside. Gets it upfield. Drogba. Tries to get it forward quickly, and the counter is on. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Forward it goes. Danger averted for now. Can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Drogba looks to dink one in. And he's there to cut it out. Mascherano. Fernando Torres. Coaxed through there. It's gone a long way up and away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Massive leap! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't.
He's had a shot! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Chelsea get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Essien battles to win it back. It has got through to him. Hoists it forward. Well, they can break here. Gets away from his opponent. A heavy challenge. Good ball. Cleared without complication. Lucas.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
That's a good ball to find him. Torres! It's a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Lampard. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. This has gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Out to the left it goes. Here it is now, surely. In for the follow-up. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great lead! Defending of the desperate... And another time! He's pulled off a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And time is up. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim. Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Vieira. And he's surging through. And that's been won straight back. Zabaleta. Massive leap! Danger averted for now. Oh, good ball. Barry.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks at Robinho! Oh, off the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Goes long. Robinho. Chance to break. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, what a ball! It's being played forward. Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He gets past his man. Shooting chance! Repelled by the keeper. Shoots! Looking for goal! Real chance! They score! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
A one. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Zabaleta. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. Up for the header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Knocks it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ashley Cole. Across the field it goes. Gets into a dangerous position. Still going. Where to next?
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Goes for goal! So close to drawing level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Moves it over to the other flank. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
So that's 2 now without reply. Has a hit! Forward it goes. Going through. Has a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
Tries to get it forward quickly. So that's it. It is all over. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eased the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's being played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Played back in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fulham have been very strong at home this season. In fact, still unbeaten here. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Could be a chance here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ferdinand. Knocks it away. Cleared away. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets the better of his man. It's got through to it. Tries a shot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He is now just one behind the competition's top scorer. Blackburn take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. It's more than a decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Fulham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Forward it goes. Quick glance, goes for goal! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Blackburn take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Real chance! Trying to get there. Blackburn, the most prolific team in the league this season, hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it back. Up towards the front line. And they win it back again. Chance to break.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pings it in. Done. And time is up. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beck. Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much-anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because, as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tottenham have been finding wins hard to come by on the road. None in their luck. Hits one! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to switch the play. First quarter of an hour gone. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Breaks on here. Has he picked him out? Goalkeeper's ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looking to break out here. Defoe. Defoe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he...
He's had a shot! Plays it out to the wing. Modric! Just brushed off the ball there. Defoe! Clearance and very necessary. Bale. Modric. Good ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Done. Bale. Pinged forward. Chance to break. Milner. Good running with the ball. Can they build on? Has a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better. There's going to be another change here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Milner hoists it forward. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity. A trigger, but
Real chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
The changes then in quick succession. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
And he's on his way! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Big chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Knocks it away. Some good stubborn defending there. Done. That's not going to make it. Modric. Bale. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, we're just about ready to go here in what should be an intriguing game in conditions which may prove testing. There are plenty of talking points around this game, but not the least of them is the snow that we have had. There were concerns that it could cause the match to be called off. I'm glad to report that hasn't been the case. The pitch has been well cleared, but the conditions will certainly add an extra dimension to the competition. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. Bolton still cannot break their away day hoodoo. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries a shot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Bolton going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Tries to get it clear, hoists it forward. Bolton have it back and they can go again. Herrera. Lee. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lee plays it out to the flank. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Whipped in. Big chance! Keeper has beaten it away. Defending of the desperate variety. They've managed to get it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but that still had its moments. But ultimately produced just one goal.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's still going. Where to next? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. Lee. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're...
Oh, shooting chance!
Bolton are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Done very well to intervene. Bolton can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, good interception. So it's going to be another corner. Bolton making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And
massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Manchester just have to run down the clock.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Hutton. Out to the left it goes. Turns and goes back. He's had a goal!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Sunderland have this enviable home record, still undefeated up to now. Forward it goes. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the counter is on. Decent looking ball. And the shot! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This is a great chance to take a lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself a peach of a goal. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Sunderland draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Well, that's where he wants it. Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
In with a header! It's broken loose. Colback. Dinks one in. That has sent him sprawling. Get that clear. We hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Sunderland head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Sunderland carrying a one-goal lead. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, shooting chance! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Lobs it in gently. And the finish!
Oh, extraordinary. All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Portsmouth have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Catamol. Still just a single goal between the sides. Shot at goal! Diop. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's played forward. Catamol. Hutton. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Colback. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a great ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Ferdinand. Hutton. Gets his foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Hutton. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Colback. Sunderland are still just 1 up. It needs making safe, this. Chance! Diop. Has he found his man?
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Puts in a cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. keeper has beaten it away. Has a pop! And the ball's come out! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Everton have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well read, he sorted that out. Hull are so impressive on their own patch, unbeaten here all season. And they've been caught out here. It is deadlocked. It's a goal kick. Cahill. Gets it back. Dawson. And here's the chance to counter. That's a decent ball. He's had a goal! And he's done it! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Away from immediate danger. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Hull head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're already back underway here. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oh, hits one!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Nicely controlled. Good take, and he's hits one! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Hull have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Arteta. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Cahill. Out towards the flank. He's got away. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoists it forward. And he's on a charge. Whipped in. Cut out in the nick of time. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's going to be a double change then. Brings it forward. Dinks one in. Done very well to intervene. Oh, they could break here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now they can launch a counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the referee brings it to a close. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. And his team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Oh, can certainly give themselves back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
And that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Belts one! Brzezinski. He has it out wide now. Here comes the corner. Knocks it away. Turns and goes back. Gets good distance on it. Referee has just said play on. Ball's out on the left now. Cuts it out.
Weston have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do? Gets up to head it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Got a sight, goes for goal! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, any visiting team would come here with... Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Defence has got rid of that. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Massive lead! Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, he's not going to get that. Dyer. Noble. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Tries to stroke it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. There is the half-time whistle. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball.
Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There is Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dyer plays it out to the flank. Hoists it high. Little chip. No, not quite. Fabregas. Still just a single goal between the sides. Rosicki! Missed, but by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
So here comes the substitution. Barami hoists it forward. Tries to win it back. This is gone, that's a foul. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had that put on a plate. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Noble. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Fabregas. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And that's been won straight back. Van Persie!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now can he finish?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Into the channel. West Ham with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. One glance. He's gone for it! Wigan have the league's best defensive record. Has he found his man? It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Birmingham are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Has a hit! It's there! The breakthrough strike! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So, a breakthrough already. Beautifully done. It's a decent looking... Gets up to head it! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's being played forward. That's a good ball to find him. Looking for goal!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Looks to dink one in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Wigan have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. To review the first half.
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries a shot! And in it goes! And the comeback is It's complete!
Birmingham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Birmingham get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Just brushed off the ball there. Wigan have a free kick. Keeper sends it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries lifting it over. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's got through to him. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Two changes being made right now. Birmingham take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And it's played forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Hit long and direct. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Back into the middle. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Birmingham have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they...
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Plays a clever pass. Forward it goes. Wolverhampton have been just appalling away from home.
Peter, I just can't disagree with that. In fact, you may be a little kind with the word appalling.
Fletcher. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to clip it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shoots! There it is!
Burnley are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Burnley break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Gets it back. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. And the shot! Just off target.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Hoists it forward. Drives it towards the front. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Wolverhampton seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Oh, that is Fletcher! And it's hoisted clear. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Burnley glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but we have to say things could have been very different. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Burnley head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half. Burnley carrying a one-goal lead. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Fletcher. Chance to shoot. So still just a goal between them. Fletcher! A real chance and a real let-off.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
It's found its way to it. He's gone for it! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Plays it out to the flank.
Concentration levels are...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's a brilliant interception. Gets into a dangerous position. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well intercepted. Real danger here. Floats one over.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the weighted pass. In comes the cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Has a pop! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Burnley certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
I think we're just about out.